Hi guys, it's AG Zoe E back again. So I decided instead of going back to Marisol, who I still haven't kind of cleaned up yet, I'm gonna start with the Samantha I found today. I did find, just so you guys know, once I took her clothes off, I was so excited to get her for $4. I didn't even care, but I noticed there is a spot on her fabric. There's like a little green spot there. So I gotta see if that'll come off. That might just be something she has to live with. But I did take her hair out, and her hair looks great, actually. It doesn't look, it's dry at the ends, but otherwise it looks pretty great. And her eyebrows are intact. Her eyes don't look like they have any kind of defects. This one closes a little bit weird, but shouldn't be a problem. And then her teeth are really gross. I've got to clean this and figure out how to clean that. Here's my little cleanup kit. So her shoes are really gross. They're like so dirty on the inside. I don't even want to show it, but just so you have an idea. So the ribbon, I'm just going to throw it in the laundry, and these are plastic, so I'm just going to wash them with soap. Here's the magic eraser. Be very careful when you're using it on the face, if you use it at all, because it will take off your face paint or eyebrows. I have some Q-tips to try and figure out the mouth situation. I have some cotton rounds to cover her eyes, and some tape. I have shampoo. You can use any shampoo, and I'm using this herbal essence we had in the back of the cabinet. I think last time I used a fancier shampoo. I just use what I have. It doesn't matter. So you don't have to use this exact shampoo, but this is what I'm going to use to wash her hair. I'm not going to do a downy dunk. I don't think her hair needs it. I think I'm just going to do a wash just to get any, you know, stinky out. She really doesn't smell like I think she was in a smoke-free home and probably a pet-free home. She just was in a really loved home. She's in very played with conditions. So anyway, let's get started. So sorry if I'm shaking around a little bit. I just want to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Just take a couple things out. Might speed some of this up. So I usually use warm water, and then we'll bring the spray in. So before I get started on the water, hello, I'm jumping the gun here. I'm gonna cover her eyes. I really don't need to do that for this first part, but I just like to do it as a precaution. So I usually take a cotton round, just fold it in a half moon, and then just cover her eyes. And then I do the same thing on the other side. And then I just tape it together. You know, Martha Stewart makes it look so much easier when she does anything on camera, and I'm just a little bit spazzy today. That's how that would stay on. And then I just use a lighter amount of tape on the sides to just attach it to her skin, but just slightest amount. I've never had an issue taking the tape off, but just be gentle. Like, I don't press it down. I just, you know, slightly, it's just so it stays on and keeps her eyes from getting wet. Sometimes I'll put an extra piece of tape over here, over the middle, just to try and secure it a little more. Keep it kind of waterproof almost from this plastic. So I try and, you know, just add tape around wherever I can, just keep kind of just like that, so you have an idea what it looks like. Again, very light on the face, and that's really more for when I'm washing her hair than right now. I usually use a little, like a hand towel, not necessarily a washcloth, but then try out using a microfiber towel for drying her, see if that's quicker. I had a big tub of magic erasers. I don't like to use the ones with too much scrubby and stuff. This one's okay. It has a little bit of scrub and then it's soft on the other side. I just like to use the gentler. So let's see if some of this stuff comes off. Start with the water. And I usually just take quick and rub the whole, I do warm water and just wet the corner, and then just kind of go through the leg. You can see the dirt already coming off. So even sometimes when there's not visible dirt, I will still clean the doll start to finish, top to bottom, because when I'm getting a doll and I don't know where she's coming from, I don't know if she's been around animals, I don't know if she's been just kind of in an attic all musty, and you know, I don't know her origin. So I like to make sure she is clean as a whistle. And as I'm washing her, I'm seeing other things, like some little red stains here on the knee. I don't know if you can see it, but they look like dried marker stains. Some of these are not coming off, so I'm going to try and go to the scrubber side and see if that helps. So I have to kind of get in there. Some of them are, which is good. The white scuffy marks seem to be coming off pretty quickly. But you can see how gross, see how dirty. Anyway, I'm going to do that. Probably speed some of this up so you don't have to kind of watch me just clean her up, but you see, I got a little bit on her inner corner. I'm not too stressed out about it. Just let that air dry. It's just on the surface, it's not too bad, so that's okay. Oops. I got most of the dirt.